It's time to say hello to our players, so make them welcome, folks.
Strap yourselves in for non-stop action because we're doing a mini-game rush show.
In Minigame Rush, folks either play a set of cunningly curated minigames,
Or now there's a set of mini-games that really brings out the competitive side of people.
so hey, what are they playing for today?
Are you ready for a relaxing round of golf?
And bad news, because this is Feelin' Golfing, where everyone plays at the same time.
So just sink your golf ball as fast as you can because we don't care how many strokes you take.
Or if you hit the other player's golf balls. It's complete chaos, and that's just how we like it. Or... Go! Go!
Player one sinks golf ball number one in the first hole.
That's golf ball number 2 in the hole.
So now the timer's running. The rest of you better hurry up.
Time's up. Round's over. Let's head to the next hole, folks. Go!
Player one proves their ability by sinking another golf ball before their rivals.
Oh, and a second golf ball has found its way home. They landed it 9 under par, which is known in golf as a kiwi. the world? They all got their golf balls in. Go!
Player one proves their ability by sinking another golf ball before their rivals.
Having all the players play at the same time instead of taking turns was a brilliant idea.
Well, there's no way we'd have the time to play it any other way.
And if you ask me, the risk of accidentally hooping a rival's golf ball into the hole is a small price to pay.
And that was the last shot of our tournament.
So let's go check out the results before anyone calls a mulligan.
Drink them in. There are the first results of our game.
And what results they are! So much drama!
It's the game of dizzying driving, precipitous plunges, and bouncy bears.
Players score points by racing around the course in a clockwise direction.
But can they keep their vehicles under control and over solid ground?
The only way we'll find out is by playing Dizzy Drifted. Three, two, one, go! Whenever anyone drives the duck, they have to be extra careful.
I know. It has to be so tempting for them. Player four!
Why do they keep driving into the bear? Can't they see it?
Oh, player one.
I can't help but feel they probably didn't want to drive off the edge there.
Honestly, I don't think they wanted to drive off anywhere, Ted.
By the way, I think we can all agree that hot dog, that is one delicious looking vehicle.
It might look like a tasty treat, but I hear that its handling is the worst.
Even if that's true, I'm still keen as mustard on it. Congratulations, player two! I don't know how they managed to stay on the course for so long.
They only got
Someone wave a checkered flag because it's time for the results.
Look at that! We've got a draw!
I know, it's where I keep my hair dyed. That I don't use.
It's a very tall race. The high altitude, low speed, and even lower number of wheels distance competition.
Each player must wobble their way along the track while desperately trying to stay upright.
So who will get the furthest and who will fall the flattest? Let's find out.
For any of our contestants who have yet to get the hang of controlling their unicycle, we have some advice.
That's right. The trick is to start by moving backwards a little bit to tilt forwards. But before you fall flat on your face, start moving to the right and try to keep your balance.
Oh, okay. I thought the official advice was hang on to the person in the next lane for dear life, but yours was way more useful.
They are doing an extraordinary... Oh, no! Ah, well, it had to end sometime, Ted.
Ow! Poor player three.
That was a tough... And that is time. Start your final plummets.
And now that everyone's having a nice lie down, let's go to the results.
Thank goodness for that padded track, huh?
Yep, no more hunting for teeth after this round anymore.
It's Shuttle Run, and we have stranded our players in space again.
We're so clumsy. The good news is they each have thrusters.
The bad news is we put them on backwards.
But if they can figure that part out, then I'm sure they'll get through the asteroid belt just fine.
on the shuttle, so you better get moving.
There were more, but someone won't put their bag on the floor. It's me, by the way, because it's brand new.
Uh-oh. Someone's floated off course and been eliminated.
Player 1 is the first player through the door and is already eating the in-flight peanuts.
And the bad news is they're not complimentary.
Not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty proud of coming up with this game.
Yeah, saying you were designing a new game was a brilliant way to explain why you were using a swivel chair and a fire extinguisher to get to the vending machine.
You know, I reckon I could turn anything into a game if the alternative is being fired for gross negligence.
Look at that. We have another passenger aboard.
Well, that's everyone either accounted for or lost in space. So let's end this round. Go!
Oh no, it's the satellite. Okay, whatever you do, do not crash into it.
Because it'll hurt them?
No, because that's the satellite that carries our TV channel.
And that's another player on board.
And yet another contestant makes it back.
You don't have much air left, folks.
Houston, this game is over.
Well, that's just her. You never forget your name, Paige.
This round would be so much cheaper if we just faked going to space instead.
Yeah, just like with the moon landings. Strap yourselves into your seats and get ready to blast off on a rapid rocket rescue.
Who'll be the fastest to fill their ship with stranded space persons?
And who'll come crashing down empty-handed?
Let's light the fuse on this game and find out.
Three, two, one, go! Player 1,
I'm trying to decide if those rockets are hard to handle or if some of our players are deliberately crashing into the others.
Player 4.
If I was that astronaut, I'd have second thoughts about getting into any of those rockets.
Maybe if they built that space station out of the same stuff as the spaceships, it wouldn't have blown up.
But then we wouldn't have a game to play.
Oh, right. In that case, hooray for shonky workmanship.
Just one more astronaut and they'll win the game.
Clear, and we're done. It's time to come down to the Earth with the bump and check out the results.
And now all the repairing of the rockets can begin.
Not quite all. I'm borrowing one to go get my lunch.
Get ready to step out into the unknown as we play Perilous Pathways.
4 players race to the finish, but the catch is they can only see a few feet in front of them.
Will they throw caution to the wind and possibly themselves off the side? Let's find out.
Go! I'm really impressed with how our builders made the pathway appear and disappear like that.
Oh, they didn't. That wasn't even meant to be the idea for the game originally. But it turns out that the studio we built the set in was cursed. So we just rolled with it.
Go! Oh, player 2!
That's the thing about this game. It's so hard to know where the solid ground is.
Well, they definitely found some. Unfortunately, it was about 30 feet below the platform they were meant to stay on.
Player 4!
In If they say that wasn't their fault, then they're clearly in denial.
This has got to be one of the most nerve-wracking games we have. Not knowing if your next step will send you plummeting off the side.
I think they got the idea for it from that video of that guy trying to do... And that's how you walk a perilous pathway.
Let's head to the comparative safety of the results area.
So how many studs are we giving to the winner?
Oh, a pharaoh mount.
It's time to turn our players into slugs and head down to the picnic for an action-packed round of Slug It Out.
Grab the golden shell and then hightail it away from everyone else.
Because the first slug to fill the shell meter takes the cake. Plus the sandwiches, if they're still hungry afterwards. Player one, this is terrible.
Oh, I really thought they might go the distance with that.
I don't know about you, but those cakes look good enough to eat.
They're almost certainly covered in slug slime.
You say slug slime, I say extra glaze.
Oh, player one.
Oh, the shell has finally slipped from their grasp. Probably because of all the slug slime. Tell me this, babe. What kind of person names their team C-Poo?
That says CPU. It's a computer player.
Well, they should have more respect for themselves. Pack up the picnic. We have a winner.
Let's check out the results.
There aren't any dangerous side effects for being turned into a slug and back, are there?
No. If anything, a compulsive desire to eat more salad is a plus.
It's time to put the pedal to the metal in a no-holds-barred race to the finish.
Or, if you forget to steer, straight into a wall.
So watch out for tight turns and hazards aplenty.
And even more importantly, the other players.
This is Driver's Ed Extreme Edition.
Ignore him. It's Rumble Rally.
Either that player's steering doesn't work, or they just wanted to see if their car had airbags.
I wonder if any of our contestants will set a new world record on the track today.
They'll be lucky to beat mine.
Fastest ride-off?
That's the one. It's the final lap. I'm not sure if that crash was deliberate or accidental, but either way, it sounded expensive.
If you ask me, some of these drivers could hit a wall in an empty field.
Someone hand me a checkered flag. The race is over.
Let's stick it in top gear and burn some rubber over to the results.
Nobody's going to deny they put in a really good performance.
It was almost as good as your excellent wordplay, Ted.
You know, in some countries, they'd arrest us for these jokes.
And there isn't a jury alive who wouldn't convict.
Okay, it's Team 1 in purple and Team 2 in orange.
Get ready for an exhilarating speed climbing platform placing 2 versus 2 contest.
It's a full pelt race to the top of the wall so you can hit the big red buzzer and claim victory.
But with one player building the platforms and the other climbing, you'll have to work smart and fast.
Get yourselves ready because it's Rock Climb Blaster. Three, two, one, go!
Check out Team 1. They are flying up that wall.
You've got to think about where you're putting those bricks, folks.
Because only the best team gets to hit that buzzer.
And they hit the buzzer and won the game! What a race!
But how much do they win? Let's find out. It's time for our players to compete to find Lego pieces in a massive pile of other Lego pieces.
Grab those pieces as fast as possible because supplies will not last.
And then drop them into your box to score a point. This is Finders Keepers.
Three, two, one, go! Oh, player one.
Oh, try again. Only with the right piece this time.
Ooh, now what are they after?
Oh, and player one's found the piece they wanted.
Amazing work, player one!
Take a look at player one.
If they can just bank 2 more pieces, they'll be the winner.
And that's the right piece.
Player one homed in on that piece like a laser-guided pigeon.
I think that one of our players might have this game locked up tight.
And that's the last brick bank.
Someone grab a broom and tidy this up. We've got results to look at.
It's the people who have to tidy up after this round that I feel sorry for.
Yeah, they step on so many bricks. This is Making Monsters, where we show you what monster to make.
But we don't show you how to make it.
So you better figure out where the pieces go before everyone else, because the race is on.
even try stacking up those pieces on top of each other. It's not allowed in this game.
And player one is the first to put the pieces together and finish their monster.
So will they keep their lead, or will solving puzzles suddenly click for one of their rivals?
I'm glad someone found some spare bricks. We almost had to cancel this game.
Well, you can thank me for that, Paige.
So these are yours, are they?
Yes. But on a completely unrelated note, someone took apart the wall between our offices.
Now there's a surprise. Player 3 picks their rival to the post and takes the lead.
And as player 3 finishes their last monster, they become our first place winner.
Now they can just sit back and relax, or maybe do a crossword.
Ooh, another player's finished putting everything together.
Put down that brick. We have our winners.
Let's go reward the paciest placement with some studs. Okay, I'm off to ask design what those shapes were really meant to be, and then tell them they look nothing like them.
It's Stop, Drop, and Side Scroll, in which players race through multiple perilous challenges.
In the hope of escaping from the digital world of Ninjago's Prime Empire.
Or at least from the set we built to look like it.
It's everyone for themselves, so get ready to run.
You've seen the episode of Ninjago this is based on, Ted. Do you have any advice for our players?
Actually, I do. The easiest way to beat this game is simply to be a ninja.
And assuming they aren't a ninja,
Then they should go back in time and become a ninja first.
Player 3!
It's a good thing we don't limit the number of lives they have, huh?
Player 1!
Bye! Say hello to the floor for me.
Last place needs to pull out all the stops and make a run for it.
And there's our first place. Wow! That was even more exciting than the episode.
So let's roll credits and hand out some studs.
Boy, I'm glad they all escaped before we shut down the simulation.
You mean turned off the studio lights?
Potato, potato. Whether you're a Karam or a park rat, it's time to shred that line.
He means everyone has to race down the hill against each other.
Because this is Carve It Up. So you better be ready to bomb down our gnarly pow pow.
And that also means race down the hill. Just trying to go fast, okay?
I hope there's a hot cup of cocoa waiting for our players at the finish line.
Don't worry, Ted, there is. Which is an up, and that's player 2 out of the competition.
We're almost at the end of the track, folks. You haven't got long to take first place.
I can't believe I have to say this, but try not to snowboard into other people, okay?
Unclip your boards and return them to the rental place. This race is over.
Let's go warm up in the results area.
I'm glad we were on that slope instead of the kids' one today.
Yeah, the last thing we need is some 5-year-old flying past everyone and winning instead.
It's time for the high-stakes game of Lego model building.
Except in our game, choosing the wrong piece means you lose one of the right ones, too.
So you'd better be both fast and accurate if you want to win. Quick breaks.
And it is not an easy build we have for the players today.
Not at all. Even with the instructions, I think I'd probably want to set aside an afternoon to complete it.
Right then, Ted. What do you think about player 4?
Well, they're not making too many mistakes, but they aren't exactly burning rubber either.
It's true. I'm not entirely sure they've realized this is a race.
And as expected, after taking an early lead, player 1, and it's game over. But I can't remember who placed where.
Then let's put the pieces together over in the results area.
So, what do we do with the models now they've been built?
Oh, we sell them to people who love Lego but who are really lazy. It's time for the fast-paced game of memory and matching.
Choose any 2 heads, and if they match, they'll be added to your score.
But don't bother waiting for your turn, because it's a free-for-all.
This is Turning Heads. 3, 2, 1, go! And player 4 will be thrilled with that.
Those were some neat observation skills on display there. I mean, assuming they weren't just choosing randomly.
Player 4!
We're down to half of the pairs remaining. Things are heating up.
And that was Turning Heads, folks.
Let's go see who found the most faces.
By the way, if you want to play this game at home, all you'll need is 20 sets of identical twins.
Well, that seems doable. It's the game where you have to remember which button makes which wheel spin.
All while attempting to race your rivals along increasingly challenging courses.
Where complete failure is only one badly taken corner away.
So get ready to rewire your brain as you play All-Wheel Drive. Go!
Round 1. Get used to those controls and go, go, go!
I gotta ask, how in the blazes did we find anyone daft enough to let us drive cars on the roof of their building?
You hear that noise directly above us?
Oh, right. So, given my slightly patchy history with driving cars, how far do you think I'd make it through the course?
Is driving off the edge of the rooftop at the first opportunity an option?
Oh no! Well, Ted, and that's another elimination.
Uh-oh, and that's the last elimination for this round, but it doesn't mean it's over yet. Go!
Final round, final chance to score some points.
And that's another player out of here.
And with that elimination, the remaining racer is free to drive without getting hassle. Okay then, let's take a trip over to the results area.
Hopefully in something that's easier to drive.
It's a good thing that regular cars don't drive like that.
Wait, they aren't meant to? Well, that explains half of my crashes. Welcome to the space-age world of flying food. It's Deep Space Dine.
Feed hungry aliens by building their burgers from conveyors full of ingredients.
But try not to make a meal out of making those meals, because only the fastest food will win this game. What is going on with player 4?
These are some underhanded tactics.
3, 2, 1, go!
A slight mistake from player 3 there.
I think they need to look at their current order.
Order up, and that is one tasty looking burger.
A little plain for my liking. Where are the sardines, people? Uh-oh, that's not good, player 1.
Not sure if their burger's going to taste right if they add that to it.
Player 1?
Don't do that. Those drones cost a lot of money.
I hope that alien enjoys their burger. And if they don't, then I'm happy to eat the rest of it. You know, as a favor to them.
Can anyone explain what player... Ah, your shift is almost over, so finish those orders. Be careful, player 4.
Well, time to settle in with your wait staff because we're heading to the results area.
We have a tie for first place.
Oh, that's nice. We're doing gifts now?
Nah.
But what we all want to know is, who's our winner, Paige?